Hello all and welcome to this year's virtual graduation. As you can see, I'm at the stadium at the moment and unfortunately we can't celebrate this graduation together in person for obvious reasons. We hope to celebrate the graduation, which is a momentous occasion in your careers, as soon as possible, as soon as the restrictions are lifted. We're immensely proud of your achievements so far and we're looking forward to having you back in the stadium once the restrictions lift and it's safe to do so. I'll be joining you shortly for the virtual graduation. Good luck and see you soon.
Hi, Greg Clarke, Chairman of the FA. I'd like to wish you all well as graduates of UCFB. It's a very useful qualification. I hope you do well in your chosen career. Football is certainly an exciting place to work and there's plenty of opportunities going forward. One tip I'd give you, there's a lot of smart people, there's a lot of hard-working people. But if you get on with everybody, you'll build a career with yourself because you'll build your reputation by helping the people around you who will then tell everybody what a great person you are. So go out there, build a career for yourself, build a better sports industry and have fun on the way. Good luck and well done.
Hi, I'm Becky Adlington and I want to say a huge congratulations to all graduating today. Absolutely fantastic and best of luck for your future.
Hello everyone and welcome to your UCFB virtual graduation ceremony. We're delighted that you can join us this afternoon. During this afternoon's ceremony, we'll be awarding each of you your degree and presenting program awards. Once your degree has been read out, we encourage you to have your camera and microphones turned on and for you to clap and congratulate your fellow graduates. Let's get started. The persons presented here today and those graduating in absentia are to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts. We also present those receiving the awards of Diploma of Higher Education and Certificate of Higher Education. By virtue of the authority given by the Pro-Vice-Chancellor and on behalf of Senate, Buxton University admits them to their degrees. The first program is the Bachelor of Arts in Football Coaching and Management. Emmanuel Akintola, Victor Burrows, Matthew Chase, Liam Chin, Charles Copleston, George Dean, Michael Doherty, Donny Dudikoff, Christian Dutton, Lorcan Ford, Amin Gannon, Brian Jovic, João Gomez da Cunha, James Harrison, James Hazel, Nordine Maimo, Edward Howlett, Victor Kakzinski, Jamie Kiernan, Max Kinahan, Megan Kirby, Mads Cleave, Joseph Lewis, Jared Little, Abiola Makanjolu, George Martin, Daniel McCulloch, Stuart McFadden, Daniel Monk, Yusuf Owar, Edward Primpe, Joseph Prosser, Tyler Randall, Jawahi Robble, Regan Scotcher, Adam Sveck, Lewis Sharp, Oliver Stevens, George Trineman Bundy, Jordan Turner, Billy Warren, Jordan Wilson, Ronan Wrights. Please join me in congratulating our graduates. Well done, guys. Excellent stuff. We now have a short message from Byron Casimir.
Just wanted to wish congratulations to all of our graduates today. Wish you nothing but success for the future.
Hello, I I'm Alan Shearer. I would just like to wish all UCFB graduates the very best for your future careers in football and sport. You never know, we might be working together soon. The one thing I wish I'd known at the start of my journey in sport was just how quick it goes, so you have to enjoy it and work hard. The one piece of advice I would give to the graduating class who want to work in football and sport is give your very best, work your hardest, and that should be enough to get you where you want to be.
And on to the next programme, Bachelor of Arts in Physical Education. So we have Quinnen Obosi, Chloe Allen, Andre Charles, Ryan Cochran, James Cruz, Morgan Daly, Casey Flynn, Femi Hill, Hoke, Andrew Ingram, Tyler Jones, Anya Kinane, Jarvin McPherson-Huggins, Darren Nerona, Anthony O'Connor, Thomas Olsen, Darren Posselt, Monique Reddock, Lewis Watling. Please join me in congratulating the graduates. Well done, folks.
Come on.
Love my guys.
Well done, everybody. Well done.
Thank you, folks. And now we have a short message from the program leader, Chrissie Gallagher-Mundy.
Well done to our graduating third year PE students. Well done, guys. You've all fulfilled your potential and done really well, and I wish you all the luck in the future. I've really enjoyed teaching you. You're a great group to teach. I've enjoyed working with you on your dissertations and all your other pieces of work, and I hope you do really well going forward. Please stay in touch and have a great day.
I am Claudio Ranieri. Congratulations to all the UCFB students graduating this year. I wish you the best of luck for the future. The one piece of the advice for the graduating class who want to work in football and sport is to be passion, love, be up to date about your job. Every day, every month is very, very, very important. The thing I wish I'd know at the start of my journey in sport is, oh, I understand football. I know a lot about football because I was player, but I didn't know anything about coaching, to be very close to my players, speak with the media, with the chairman, to everybody. That's was I was very, very anxious at the beginning, but slowly, I'm getting better, and I wish you all the best, truly.
Hi, and that brings us back onto the award for Bachelor of Arts in Sports Business and Coaching. Arash Abdullahi, Mursab Ahmed, Matt Alderson, Fiafi Hassan, Nathan Blair, Sam Blake, Ruben Bowler, Benjamin Davies, Islam Dekik, Keen Dickman, Ross Garlick, Charlie George, Achuko Igbiri, Toby Jones, Joshua Khan, William Lenny, James Mills, Yemi Oyabanjo, Lily Pruce, Kasper Rutkowski, Sophie Self, Elliot Simpson, Megan Spall, Kane Stimson, Kiel Sung, Stig Vic Nebrebo, and Christopher Welsh. Congratulations, well done, folks. This concludes the presentation of the Undergraduate Awards, but first we have a short message from Craig Nicholson.
Congratulations on your graduation to the sports business and coaching students. Good luck for the future. We're proud of you.
Congratulations to our graduates. Hello, I hope most of you know who I am by now. My name is Sharona Friedman, formerly known as the head of future students, and would have been on the panel of your admissions when you first started your time with us here at UCFB. I wanted to make sure that one of the first faces you saw is also one of the many faces to wish you our very, very warm congratulations on this tremendous, tremendous achievement. Whether you have studied a coaching, a business, a media degree, there has really never been a better time to enter the sports industry. In my new role as president of UCFB's Global Institute of Sport, I speak to sports leaders across the pitch, the boardroom, in the industry every day around the world, and they need graduates who can think out of the box and help us bring the sports industry back and better from all of the challenges that's been recently faced. So hopefully your skills are hugely in demand and you will soon embark upon the career that you've been looking forward to. Whether you're an undergraduate student or a postgraduate student, and you're looking to do a next degree with us, or just stay in touch and embark on all of our continued professional development, I do want you to know that the Global Institute of Sport is very much here to provide some free guidance throughout your career, as well as reduced cost guidance, because life is a never-ending learning journey, and I learn things every day from my staff and students and our partners. So I absolutely invite you to join us all, to stay part of your network, to keep in touch, to let us know what you're doing, and think of us whenever it is that you need to get in touch with what's happening in the industry around the world, or look to upskill in any way. Hopefully we've got what you're looking for. We've definitely included some cool personal branding, public speaking, football finance, loads of little short courses that you can take a look at. So we hope to see you back here soon. Stay in touch, and a massive congratulations from me.
Good afternoon. The persons presented here today and those graduating in absentia are to be admitted to the degree of Master of Science. We also present those receiving the awards of postgraduate certificates and postgraduate diploma. Master of Science in International Sport Management, Samuel Adams, Yulin Beer, Sasha Bayer, Mamadou Diarra, Jason Gonçalves, Jair Mauricio Grajales Giraldo, Clement Mouton, Callum Node, Stephen Egosa Obeto, and Chidam Turkan. Please join me in congratulating our graduates. Well done. We now have a short message from Programme Leader Jane Abbey.
Congratulations to the International Sports Management Masters. You've done really well this year on completing this degree and getting yourselves ready to move forward in the sports industry. It's been a pleasure to teach you, and I know your experience out in Madrid will really help you moving forward. So congratulations from Nick, Wilder, myself and the rest of the team and all those at GIS and UCFB, and good luck with your onward journey in the sports industry. Congratulations.
Hi, this is Gianfranco Zola Congratulations to all the UCFB students. I really want to wish you all the best for the future. I think that I didn't know when I first started, but I realized later on in my career is that in order to succeed in whatever you do, either it's a sport or whatever, is that you need to dedicate a lot of time for it. The activity that you're doing has to be the center of your existence. So you really need to spend energies in doing it, either practicing in terms of sport, training, and so everything you need to do physically to be able to cope and compete in that sport, but also mentally, And when I say mentally, is spending time in thinking evaluating what you do, how you can do it better, visualize yourself doing things in a better way. All these activities, mental activities, they are essential for you to, be a very successful person in what you do. And it seems nothing, but it's a lot, because in order to be able to do that, you have to have, as I said, dedicate most of your time and your attention to it. So you need to know this. It's very important. It has to be clear in your mind. You want to become something, you have to be completely and totally dedicated to it. If you do that, there is no way you can fail. Good luck. The one piece of advice that I can give to the graduating class that wants to go and work in football or in sport in general is the one that has been very important for me when I started, which was perseverance and patience. I started with nothing basically, and the only thing I had was just this determination, this will that would allow me to stand up every time I was failing, every time I was falling down. So that was very, very important, because it allowed me to make mistakes, and above all to learn from them, because there is for sure on the way a lot of mistakes for you, for anyone who wants to do anything, because the mistakes are the only way you can learn by experience. And so don't be worried about making them, because they will teach you a good lesson, as long as you are willing to listen after to the things that they come from the mistake. I mean, it's experience, a lot of knowledge that is so important for your growth and for your development. So take it with you, and don't worry, you're gonna get there. As long as you practice the say, never give up, then you're gonna get where you wanna go, wherever you wanna go. Good luck.
We now come to the Master of Science in International Sport Management online. Joseph Baverstock, Gabrielle Beck, Philip Martin Valentin Berger, Tom Burrows, Enrico Cortinovis, Jennifer Kingman, Connor Ogilvie Davidson, and Mihir Pandya. Please join me in congratulating our graduates. Well done. We now have a short message from Programme Leader Diego Borras.
Hello, I hope that you and your family are fine and in good spirits and in good health. But mainly I would like to congratulate you for successfully completing the program. It's not an easy program on its own, and even more so due to the circumstances that we've had to endure during this academic year. So I would like to congratulate you for your job. Well done, for your determination, and wish you all the very best for your professional endeavors. Well done.
Hi, I'm Sam Allardyce. Congratulations to all the UCFB students for graduating this year. I wish you all the very best and good luck in the future. I would put together a quality CV to try and find my first job in whatever sport I choose. And if you get knocked back, don't give up, keep trying, and just keep saying how passionate you are wanting to join whatever sport you choose.
We now come to Master of Science in Sport Management, Sofia Abolfazlian, Gonzalo de Menezes, Jenna Nadine Henry, Nicola Collar, Darnell Morgan Johnson, Jake Nichols, Mark Norman, Shaheen Palevani, Samir Pirwani, Farahan Shabir, Joan Sospedra Cucurella, Adiodatus Ronnie Twumasi, Edion Udom, Connor Walsh, and Julian Volta. Please join me in congratulating our graduates. Well done.
Great job, guys. Great job. What a fucking tough year, though.
Well done.
Fuck me.
That's funny.
This concludes the presentation of postgraduate awards. I will now hand back to Arlo for the programme awards. First, we have a short message from programme leader Jane Abbey.
Congratulations to MSc Sports Management. Really pleased for you. You've worked hard over the time you've been with at UCFB. It's been a pleasure to you, and I know you're ready now to go onward and onward on your journey in the sports industry. So from the GIS UCFB team, good luck and congratulations.
My name's Hope Powell and I am currently the Brighton and Hove Albion women's football team manager. I want to wish all the UCFB graduates the very best of luck for the future. You never know, one day we might end up working together. The one thing I wish I'd known back then on my sporting journey, which I know now, is the importance of a second language. The piece of advice I would like to give all graduates is to expand your sporting network and become a real student of the game.
Can I take this opportunity to congratulate all the students of UCFB who have graduated this year, and good luck with everything that you're doing and obviously with the rest of your lives. So all the very, very best and congratulations once again.
Hi, we now move on to the programme awards. The following students have been awarded prizes for excellence in their specific programmes. The first award for the programme, Football Coaching and Management, goes to Emmanuel Akintola. Well done.
Well done, man.
I like to be that.
Well done.
The Programme Award for Physical Education goes to James Cruz.
Save.
The Programme Award for Sports, Business and Coaching goes to Stig Vic Nedrebo. Well done. The Programme Award for the MSc in International Sports Management goes to Callum Node. The Programme Award for the MSc International Sports Management Online goes to Tom Burrows. Unfortunately, Tom isn't able to be with us today, but please join me in congratulating him in his absence. Well done. The Programme Award for MSc Sports Management goes to Nicola Kohler. Again, unfortunately, Nicola isn't able to be with us today, so please, again, can you join me in congratulating him in his absence? Well done. And finally, we move on to our Principals Award. So we have an undergraduate and a postgraduate Principals Award. The winner of this award has shown excellency from the day they arrived at UCFB. They have not only achieved a first in their undergraduate qualification, but they participated in many UCFB roles, one of which was playing in the football team. They carried out excellent volunteer coaching posts, and they helped out group members and didn't let anything hold them back. This year's winner of the UCFB Undergraduate Principals Award goes to Anya Kinan. Again, unfortunately, Anya is unable to join us today, but please join us in congratulating her in her absence. Well done. The student has been very active in the football community and an outstanding kick-it-out ambassador, has maintained consistently high marks and has really achieved on the visit to Madrid. She currently works for Crystal Palace in education and for a local charity helping footballers back into ordinary life. Unfortunately, she lost her dad during the academic year, which was very tough for her. She wrote a dissertation in his memory. The real shining star on one who champions UCFB students. Please join me in congratulating this year's winner of the UCFB Postgraduate Principals Award, Chidam Turkham. That concludes the awards. We now have a message from the UCFB Chairman, Brendan Flood.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the UCFB graduation event. Thanks for being part of this year's event, because it's been a real challenge for all of us. Because of the government guidance, we're having to do this on a virtual basis. So thank you for your cooperation, and we hope that you enjoy the occasion and you get the same sense of pride which you would have if you came to the stadium for a full live event. All of you can be really proud to have completed your degree programmes, along with 3 years of independent adult life. You've done a fantastic job to get where you are, especially in the final semester, having to study during the pandemic. So well done, and be proud of yourself. I hope that today you can also feel genuine self-belief that you have the characteristics and ability to become successful in your future careers. So what's your next step? You have learnt a lot about the sports industry at UCFB, but you will most importantly have learned all about yourselves. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? And what are your passions? All of these things are key to going forward. So allow yourself to dream and go for your dreams intelligently and patiently. I want to tell you a little bit about my own story. I started life in Barclays Bank. Didn't really know what I wanted to do, so ended up going there. and learnt about finance, and then I decided I wanted to become a sports journalist. So I went to night school to learn how to type, which is what we had to do in the good old days. And anyway, I was so poor at typing. I was in a class with 30 ladies and I was the slowest by far, so I decided to quit. But I maintained a passion to become a journalist and work in sport. I then had a business career which enabled me to buy into Burnley Football Club in 2006, and from there I've been able to invest in my real dreams, my real passions, to become involved in sport. So there you go, there's a gap there of around 30 years before I really got to do what I wanted to do. So I think that can be something to think about as we go along. Don't assume everything just comes straight away. Work on it, dedicate your life to it, and keep focused on what you believe in. Here's some guidance from me, some tips to take forward in your lives. I think visualise your journey, start wherever you can, take your chances. If somebody good gives you a job where you think, yeah, I'd really like to work for him or her, then take it and learn from them. Then I think keep your passion in mind and look at opportunities that might suit you. Initially you might be doing something which is more mundane, but then you work your way up because you're close to the area where you want to be. I think make friends with people, never underestimate friendship. Get into the industry, get known to the people who matter, and just figure out what your path could be. I think go to lots of networking events. Those are places where people want to get to know each other. Get yourself kitted up with business cards, make yourself known, and try to create your own brand. You know, this is possible. We're all different and we've all got our talents. Let people know what you're about. And listen to mentors, good people, ask lots of questions, learn as much as you can, and stay curious. That's always been something that has helped me in life. I just keep asking questions, and the more answers I get, the better I am. So, and I ask questions every day. At interviews, prepare well, research the employer, get to know all about them, and be very interested in what they do and what their business is. Make sure you know all about that company and why you want to work for them and how you can make a difference. Dress smartly, never underestimate. Presentation, first impressions make a massive difference. Smile, be confident. Remember what you've achieved already. You've already done something really good. Always say please and thank you. It's a basic, but if you don't say it, people notice it and it can help you. You get appreciated if you're polite. Work hard, be consistent, turn up even when your energy levels are low. You've always got to keep going, keep showing up. And then the harder you work, the luckier you will get. I think a lot of people who've been successful in any walk of life, they learn that it's all about consistency, doing things well to the best of their abilities every single day, and that's really important. So what you give is what you get, so keep giving. I'd now like to round up by saying thank yous to the people who matter, your parents, your family, your best friends. They've all supported you in your journey, and I think you should give them a big hug and say thanks for what they've done for you as well. We all need support in our lives, and the support we've had over the last few years has probably kept you going and kept you strong. So you'll have made several strong relationships at UCFB with lecturers and key staff, and I'd like you to stay in touch with them, and when you need them, ask the question, ring them up or email them, and hopefully they can give you some guidance. Now you've become alumni, you'll always be welcome here at UCFB. We've opened up our global study hubs, we're growing as we go. You've been part of our history. 'Cause, we'd like you to be part of our future. So whenever possible, come back and see us, and we can all help each other. And I'd like to say well done, thank you again, and I hope you've really enjoyed your time at UCFB.
So, on behalf of UCFB, Dr. Nick Wilde and myself, we just want to say congratulations once again to all of our 2020 graduates. You should all be very proud of what you've achieved and what you've done, especially in such unusual times. We're all looking forward to celebrating with you in person when restrictions allow. We're going to close our ceremony with some advice for the graduating class from UCFB friends and industry legends. So thank you for watching, and I now declare this degree congregation and award ceremony closed. Thank you.
If you're passionate about what you want to do, then go for it. Simple as that. Whatever part of the industry they want to go into.
Always believe in yourself and really embrace the challenges that are going to face you.
Never close off your options. Never worry whether, you know, by going off in a certain direction, it might stop you achieving your final goal.
Don't have any shortcuts. Always give your best, because you never want to look back in 10 years and say, well, I wish I'd have done that differently, or I could have worked harder.
You see the opportunities and you have to try and take them and grasp them with both hands.
You will make mistakes, you will make errors that may or may not be punished or exploited in whatever field you're in.
I think you have to just really have a little bit of a thick skin perhaps, and not take things too personally, because there'll be people that you get pushed ahead of you sometimes that you think, oh, I could have done that job, I want to do that.
There's so many people want a job in it. You've got to make sure you're different from the rest and work harder than the rest.
Because football is your passion, you need to understand that sometimes you can win or you can lose. But that is natural because it's a game.
I think the important thing is to get qualified, get experience, and really don't be deterred.
I think be yourself and have confidence in what you do.
Put yourself out there, network, go and watch people, go and make sure that you're in environments where you're learning all the time, because that's where opportunities happen.
You've got to be honest with yourself in appraising your performance, because if you are constantly looking elsewhere for why things went wrong, then I don't think you'll improve and develop.
Whatever you decide to do, you're going to face challenges. There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs. So stay balanced, embrace it, and keep working as hard as you can to achieve your dreams.